Rockaz Elements.
Yes.
Let's sing.
Greetings. It's been a long time coming. Or forwarding. We don't want to get no why. Hear this.
Why did I come so there?
Same thing. So make us start it off good and proper. Can I ask you all to introduce yourselves to us, starting from the gentleman on my left to your right? Olive green hat, olive green shirt. Go ahead.
Blessings to the Upnlive team. I am gifted Rockaz, you know what I mean?
Blessings again, Upnlive team and world. I am IT Rockaz.
Blessings.
Blessings Upnlive. I don't know this. You big.
Anytime with the air on the record, IT, UB, and them three man we are talking about. You understand?
Indeed.
Right. How are you guys doing?
I mean, we're doing great, you know. We're doing
Yeah.
great.
How is the
apart
pandemic
from the
treating you?
corona pandemic and all that, we're doing fine.
Yeah. Everybody's families are safe. In
Yeah.
good health.
So I give thanks, you know.
Cool, no man. All right, so we're gonna start it fresh. Start from the beginning of times. How did Rockaz Elements come together?
Well, Rockaz was formed through the energy and love of the people and the journey which we never, plan out.
Yeah.
It was just spontaneous, being lovers of music and true creators from the heart. And my big brother, I've known IG from I was born. And you I met him on the journey, see me, and found out later on the journey, say our family see me. So
Cool, no man.
So it's like a brother setting straight across the board, and our name was like bestowed on us. We had a name, the Elements, earlier in our younger side of the career.
Yeah.
But growing and understanding certain things and encountering a lot of things, we had to change that name.
Right.
And, at least specify what type of element you were. And so, the Rockaz Elements was
Rocky.
we
understand that part. But you said earlier from coming up. How long ago was that?
13 years ago.
13 years ago.
13, okay.
See there.
Puberty stage now.
Long time.
Puberty stage of the journey. And okay, so for 13 years as a group, as family, how wanna deal with the various challenges? Because it's not just one person we deal with. We're dealing with three individuals with three different personalities. UB, I know you're the quiet one, but I'm gonna ask this question. How is it that you've dealt with the various challenges? Personality clash. I mean, when it comes to writing songs or singing songs, talk to us how you deal with the challenges.
Alright, when it comes to writing a song, first thing, it just happen natural. We never plan out a song, we never yet say, well, I sit down and write my verse. When we link up, it's just music. Sometimes even IT or even IG, we just say, something just come across the message. That's all right then.
Yeah.
Right across the board. No, you can tell the energy, you can tell the unity. Right, natural.
Yeah.
And in terms of personal life now, well, it's never easy for especially now in this pandemic time and thing.
Yeah.
We try to keep up with one another, first thing, because they don't have to make the link and say breads or everything. And if breads have a bad day, we share it and we try to see how we can deal with it. And to me, I just think that really a Rockaz Elements right now.
Yeah. Speaking about share, then I know in terms of a group or a team, certain chores or certain duties is bestowed up on each individual.
Right.
How you guys bestowed up the duties of like writing, mixing instrument, and the various different talents that you guys have? Could you just explain what duty go for each member?
All right. Well, in a few words, each member is like all those but in percentages of growth day by day. So we all produce,
Yeah.
we all write, we all, so,
Play
but
instruments.
all right, I would be the one who records day to day, but Birds
Yeah.
and you be still record. So it's just that, and then singing, that's all of us job, just, let it
Yeah.
out. And writing is so spontaneous. Sometimes I'd be writing something, I hear you be say something, I'm say Birds me like that, and sometimes he'd be writing and we just freestyle. I'm say about Birds. So, you know, it's just a spontaneous
Just the
fun,
energy.
a
Yeah.
creativity. So yeah, nothing to shade that, and I will give Father God thanks thus far. It's been so long, and yeah,
Yeah.
And
it's a good time.
in terms of how I structure that question, I know you guys must know you each other's strength and weakness. I was referring more to the strength and weakness because I know you probably have your strong point in the studios where you say you record every day.
Right.
And in terms of UB and IT, everybody have a different, we call it a different individually strong point.
Ooh, don't know what happened there. All Star,
Well,
your camera has gone off.
Yeah, give me a minute. Let me start that.
Okay.
You
Go
guys go
answer
ahead.
the question in the meantime, IT.
yeah.
I mean, it varies, because let me explain it from a rocker's point of view, then the black
Mm-hmm.
man's
Yeah.
point of view. You know what I mean? Yeah. It varies because you have times when 1% of the three might have to be out there, or 2% of the three, but one would have to naturally be there getting the work done. So while I'm out sometimes on the street and UB's out sometimes on the street, IT would be naturally there punching in the work, you know what I mean, until we
Right,
Yeah.
conjoin
right.
at the big ship and
Right.
we just conjoin
Just
like
start it
things
out.
again.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
But we
Um,
are all a collective unit, man,
Yeah, man.
and it's dispersed, so I can't explain it to you, but the world is yet to
It's
see
diverse.
that
to
amazing
see the
part of
foot
Rockaz,
and,
you know
and
what I mean?
Right.
and I fully agree. This is one thing I wanted to say. Like, not many persons know about Rockaz Elements yet,
Yeah.
but the persons who know about Rockaz Elements
True that.
know the
True that.
potential that you
Yeah,
have
listen, man.
based on the product that you put out. And the product that we're going to talk about is Great Things Take Time album. Me not talk about the feat, me not talk about the track,
Yo,
Me not
Jaja.
talk about
Album.
me not talk about the
Yo,
project. As me get wife is saying album already. Me could say the project.
project. Yeah.
Um, how many tracks are is it 16 tracks on it? 16?
21.
21.
Yeah,
Fine.
21.
Well, yeah, yes, for real. 21 tracks. 21 tracks to make up an interesting
Very, very interesting.
give me a rundown of everything because Dragon can tell you this is an album I listen to on repeat to the point where you can't find something else to listen to.
Yeah,
Talk
yeah,
to
I think you
me
kind of
about
done now.
We give thanks for
I
that,
know I
How we
kid you
receive
not.
Thank
those
God.
blessings, you
I
know what I
can
mean?
tell you as well.
No,
And
but for real, that album is powerful. Like
Very powerful, brother.
a lot of people nowadays like forget the roots of reggae music and how powerful music can be.
True that.
And sometimes you're in a difficult space in your mind, in your head space, and there's
And
some
yeah,
music,
music alone.
everything float away.
True, true.
yeah.
True,
Everything.
true.
Music
True, true.
Everything float
alone.
away.
Real
So
So
that.
talk about the creation of the album of the project. Shanty Force, please do not be at this live tonight. Thank you. Go
Well,
ahead.
the creation of the project was, as I earlier mentioned, random, spontaneous, but always
Okay,
positive. So we,
definitely.
we, we, we we had a couple tracks from, years back in the journey. Some
yeah,
songs we recorded for a couple producers, and they maybe never understood the journey enough at the time.
Right.
So they did other things which wasn't as healthy for us as we could do. So
Mm-hmm.
there are like maybe 3 tracks or 4 from the 21 that Rockaz Elements had to say, all right, we recorded this song, but we have to do this again because we need this song to be where it should be, get it out and not leave it in
Yeah.
the hard drive in the computer. So that was a part of the mentality going in, and having those 4 songs, like I think No Hindrance a track, Gone Up another track of the 4, and the other tracks now were like totally fun because they were like, Birds, yeah, we can sing at this kind of song and we spontaneous. We know we're not gonna sing it on point. So like say Jamaica, if we're gonna sing about Jamaica.
I was just about to ask if Jamaica, because when you listen to that track in and of itself, you can feel the vibration. Was that one of the tracks you're referring to?
Well, that was a track of fresh. I did like direct meditation towards the album now. After we say, all right, these 4 songs are going to be a part of the album, definitely.
Right.
We never wanted it to be a project not based on our culture, definitely. So we did our best to keep that line of music going, because from you say Rockaz Elements and we do good reggae music over the years. Even Google, I've been told and I've checked myself and I see like reggae band. So I understand we need to keep the culture strong and we are here for that.
Definitely.
I'm happy like being spontaneous and everything. Sometimes IG would come and say, IT, you remember that bad chorus, yeah? And this chorus is like 9-10 years old and we never get to record it or one time. I say, all right, we could do it. And some, unplanned and from now and from then. And so it was really a nice process of writing.
Was the selection of the songs.
Selecting the songs though was a hard task because we had to cut down from 50.
Yeah, 50 songs.
We were planning a 2-disc album.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are we going to get
and all of that?
Yeah. So are we going to get part
what
2?
these spillovers after the 50 after the rest of them? Where is that song them? They spillovers.
I mean, you know what going on now.
We need to know what is happening.
Deeper research in the music now has caused us to kind of reevaluate a lot, you know what I mean? It's not that we have thrown songs away or shelved anything, but we have to just do it according to the pandemic run and like stocks, you know?
Yeah, right.
All right.
Yeah, but I mean,
that's fully understandable, isn't it?
We won't stop doing the music.
Definitely. One thing I want to ask, let's backtrack to last year with the George Floyd incident and the building of Black is Everything. Talk to us your personal experience with seeing the situation and creating that track. Speak to us about that, please.
I mean, the George Floyd incident, it has been happening prior to when it did, but we took it up on ourselves and decided that we needed to do something about this black community, because at the end of the day, stuff might not be happening to us directly, but you know what I mean, elsewhere it's still a black community. So we decided to do a song and we never went with the intention of doing a black liberation song then. But we just went and say, we're going to do a song and
somebody have to say something.
That was just the meditation. That was just the meditation, and then we reflected and we see all of those stuff being brought up on the news and all of that, and we were like, we win again. So we just continue upon the message.
Let me have a quick question to ask now, So in the current state in Jamaica, do you think that colorism is real? Or is it a problem that we face in Jamaica, like people with higher skin color, complexion, like the lighter skin pigment get better treated or more?
It's sad to say it's a strange world, and as them say, 7 brothers or sisters, 7 different minds. But you will find that everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Being real.
For me,
experience it maybe not as much
as intense
some places, but it does exist.
And do you think that's something have to do with our foreparents, where it used to say like, go your black and go like, or in black and look like monkey?
Not necessarily. Not necessarily, because
that's just being a Jamaican.
We Jamaican people, we really have to say, well, we are unique people.
Yeah,
different.
Because listen, say as bad as thing, we Jamaicans we accept every color, every different type of
every race. Doesn't matter where you're from.
But the thing is not about even Jamaica. It's like outside Jamaica now, where you say, well, black people get abused in
greater ways.
But we experience this in Jamaica. Haven't you experienced this? Like, what do you call it? The pretty ear, brown skin people, they get a different type of policing in Jamaica in terms into a dark skinned people. So hold on, it still have something to do with colorism because you can look like black and look away, and they just feel like say you don't belong in a nice vehicle. You know, police target people in Jamaica. A light skinned man we have like a cool ear. Them say, oh, a rich people pitney. So that's the thing where we say colorism exists.
No, you could different level more stick to classism.
Yes, definitely classism. For Jamaica.
Yeah, it's classism, but it starts from all about your color and how you look because most of the time you don't get a chance to explain your background. Most of the time you're judged by how you look and the color of your skin.
Yeah.
That's true. So 2020 happened. Talk to us about how I'm going back to Great Things Take Time project. The title track, which Great Things. I'm sorry. Great Things Takes Time. The track in and of itself. How is it that you have applied the words to that song to living through 2020? Because we know, as we said before, 2020 has been an extremely hard year.
2021.
Oh God.
It has been a very hard year for everybody, but it is much closer to home. And I'm referring to the song in and of itself, much closer to home for you guys, seeing that you are the creator of the track. So just share with us how is it that it inspired you to keep in strong in 2020.
Well, 2020 being such a rough year and like so much weird unplanned things just popping up. Like it's been so many days we even send a blessing to each other and said, birds, go and hold it in and share the song, see me, and we sing the song together, but we have to still keep each other motivated because that's a song that really kept us going. We touch a song for really. Yeah, sometimes there are times, man, because we are all humans and we have our time when we are say, well, Father, we reach here, so we are see the edge, so
the challenges.
Yeah, so it definitely aided in the strength because even like when you feel like giving up and your mind says keep on tiling, like those things.
Seriously.
Yeah, and I see like you guys. One sec. I see like you guys are well connected. How do you guys keep that connection? Is it because of Rastafari or because of just a brotherly love?
I mean, Rastafari, the brotherly love, everything, the spiritual,
right?
Hardness where flow through the eye them. It's everything where you can think of that's positive. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because if we don't keep ourselves together, no one else will.
Definitely. I can simply
Upnlive.
Go on.
Go ahead, UB.
We appreciate the simple things then.
Yes.
It's like the words bless up. Bless all your day. You see, I mean them simple things there. Oh God, man, they're a food, man. I tell you, brother.
Especially, and I'm looking at it from the perspective of men don't really talk about what they're going through and how they feel.
True, man.
We have a life. You know what I mean? Understand? Men don't. Exactly. Men don't normally talk about how they feel.
I know me sing that song, the Alkaline. Alkaline say feelings. I know me sing that song there.
And I mean, I think you guys know, but we have made it our theme song for our show and for our lives.
We are very appreciative of that.
It is the song.
Part of our history as well. You know what I mean?
You understand? Every great thing takes time, and I mean, you can't. The words in and of itself are self-explanatory, and I mean, I would encourage persons who are listening to us, if you have not listened to this song by Rockaz Elements, go and listen to it. Save it to your playlist, download it, buy it, support the project, support them. You understand?
And
I mean,
the funniest thing about that song, like I'm a DJ and I play a whole song, but it's just it's a handful of songs where we can sing from start to finish. And I know it word for word.
True that. True that. We have to respect that.
Yeah.
I feel like Sammy can sing word for her, you know.
Music is normal and it's a fast-paced thing.
Actually, you might know the chorus and a few line out there, but it's not every song you can sing word for. It's a one nice song the way me can sing word for it from start to finish. I probably see y'all sometime, you know. Probably I'll TV a little bit sometime when I just feel like I'm in Rockaz Elements, you know.
Blessings.
You know what thing go?
Oh gosh, because
listen.
And we want to say before things go any further, we just want to say how appreciative we are for you guys. You know what I mean?
Never left.
You've been a tower of strength for us in more than one
enough respect.
many ways. So we can tell you, man. A maximum respect. And
as I was saying about the unity
right now, Rockaz Elements have sung for whatever you're going through in life, and we know say we know go through a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Just take the time and just listen to some good music.
Stream the album. Go and buy the album.
streaming.
We're gonna say a word. We're gonna buy the album. Go support them. There's a song on it for everybody. There's a song for it. It just did it. From the Steven people them who like one them are for you. My song that's all I don't. You understand?
Rasta, there's a song for every day, as the little man say. I'm singing Monday to Tuesday and Wednesday.
Every day. All right, so we're here now. We've reached to this part of your journey. What is it that you're planning for the rest of 2021? We're in February now. What are the works what are you working on?
Right now, we have a lot working on, but we have some seriously. I don't even know to describe these projects. You know what I mean? But we have some lovely music that we are about to put forth on the platform once more, and we're just trying to get some visuals to the audio because we find that the message is more felt when it has an visual to the audio. You know what I mean? So we're getting that in tip-top lining now. So we want to eliminate just releasing an audio. We want to get some visuals out as the official release. You know what I mean? But we have some serious songs to be released for 2020.
On the topic of visuals as well, I must commend you guys. The visuals that have been put forth, or the projects that have been put forth, and on a play, like it's well thought out. It is of a standard that is, I say lately, it's an acceptable standard where people can hold on. Yeah, this band.
That's where I was getting at, Rasta. If you go on Rockaz Element
YouTube
IG page,
or even the
IG page, you don't really have to question how the unity stay, how they go by doing their thing, who they are. You can just look on it and tell that, listen, man, this is the real deal. The unity, the strength, the everything, entertainment. It's just all there, put together. The man, they move as one.
And by you saying that, we want to take the time out again to not call any names, but just to be appreciative of everyone that has supported us over the years.
Definitely, man. Then I said, man.
A backbone.
Man.
And do the thing the right way.
Yeah, man.
And a special shout out to you guys as well, because as we say, it's been a difficult couple of years. Things have risen up, but you've overcome them. You've overforward them. God Almighty! I feel much what I'm saying, man.
Oh yeah, drink over the Rasta.
You know, I saw a post the other day.
Yes.
I saw a post the other day where this woman was saying, "Thank you guys for doing this music because you put a smile on my face or something." I was gonna screenshot it, but I got a call at the same time and it just went.
Terrible.
Yo, listen,
and things like those keep us going, you know what I mean?
Yes, man.
It's like no matter how we see the shifting of the business and all of that, it will get you down at times, but us sticking together
Yeah.
That will
That's
always
everything.
keep us
That's
strong.
everything. That's all you need, brother.
Yeah,
And
man.
one thing I always IT can tell him, I say to him, humility. If you want to keep, humility, not
See, I
at
want.
all.
See, I one thing I
No,
learned
no,
in this lifetime: hard
Mm,
work never goes without pay. Once you
never.
put in the work, you'll get pay.
Definitely. Definitely.
You might not get it today or next week, but remember the boss man, oh, you know, you're gonna get your money.
Time, you know what I mean?
never stop, bro.
Definitely.
Just keep
So
on.
you're working on some more projects. Is there anything that you can say to us that we can look out for at any certain time?
Well,
Anything you want?
No,
I
we
mean,
don't want, we
yeah.
don't want geek to you know,
up on
because
live.
All right. We're not pushing.
let
We
me
just
kind
have
of
fun.
explain something to you guys right now. The
Yeah.
pandemic is happening or been happening, and there's a specific topic
Yeah.
that has been spoken of. A song hasn't been sung about it, and
Right.
Yeah.
Upnlive will know what. As a matter of
Yeah.
fact, just tell the world to look out. You will get this song.
No,
When
no,
But,
no. Hold on,
but,
Ed.
but
You know
Well,
what
look out, you hear
Hold
that?
on.
because if I give
The
it,
plat-
if I give it away tomorrow
Mhm.
morning,
Jesus Christ.
you are gonna hear the topic.
Go on, hold it, bro. So, world, as IG said, look out. Rockaz Elements. Let me tell them already. So, you see it, right?
Yes,
But
man.
yeah, God no, continue to keep up the great work that you're doing. We really appreciate the products that you've been putting out. We appreciate you as individuals as well. We really, really do. Me, I got beg. Me not even beg. Me, I tell you no, but a cappella for you, please.
Right.
But a cappella so the people them can hear if the voices are working.
Black keys, 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 everything.
Upnlive said that can't right. Where you are gonna tell another child when you take another black man life? How much more innocent are gonna lose them life to the hands of whites? Jaja beg you protect me, see a bag of protest. Yes, we all have one life. Upnlive, stand up and
Let's
fight.
go.
see it
See that?
there.
You see that? Yeah, real talent. Yo, that's what I
Easy.
tell about. They can't hear the studio man now. He might beatbox, you know. What up there?
Simple.
Talent, man.
IT,
Talent.
I
Talent.
want
Raw
to say,
talent, brother.
sorry, we want to say the whole
Go ahead.
month of February is for UB now.
Yes.
Yesterday
Oh
was
yes,
UB.
happy
Earth
belated
strong.
Bless
birthday,
you,
Appear
Earth.
strong, you know. You
Bless
don't
you,
know.
Earth.
God.
Strong, brother.
Oh my God, it
Appear
was
strong, you know. Yeah.
I
But
forgot. Oh my God. Yeah.
yeah.
A year
Hopefully
month.
next year the pandemic done.
Yeah, next year's a big party after the pandemic done. You don't know if I'm going to do the proper on the right
Cause
way.
remember, we not too cold, them 2 year too tough.
Yeah, because 2020 and 21 now keep. We kind of keep them over. You
Yeah.
understand? So when 2022
Sweep them
forward,
under the rug.
your sweet 16 will keep next year. You
Yeah,
understand? So before you guys go, can we get some social media details for all of you as well as for the team?
All right. For social media, Rockaz Elements now. You go Rockaz_Elements. That's ROCKAZ_Elements. For all
Right.
social media websites,
Right.
Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. For YouTube, Rockaz Elements Production, Rockaz Elements Promotion. And individually, I talented _Rockaz, I unbroken Rockaz.
What is I_unbroken? Get it right.
See?
Get it right.
Talk to.
You must tell him to get it right. Unbroken_Rockaz. And
Yes.
your IG_Rockaz. Let me get things there,
Thank you
right?
very much.
You're welcome. I'm a very good secretary, so you don't know what to get. Right. So thank you ever so much, guys, for talking to us. As we
Blessings
keep up the
again,
great
man.
And
work,
thank you all, you know what I mean?
that's no
It's a
problem.
pleasure
And
being here.
bless,
And we say
bless it.
big to big nation, you know what I mean?
Team Nation.
Him.
You understand? All the best, guys. Take care of yourselves. We'll talk soon.
Bless.
Bye.
Blessed,
Bye.
blessed, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Blessings.
boys
Yeah.
and girls, that was Rockaz Elements straight out of Spanish Town, JA.